Hi, this is Patricia Alonso with Shakti-yogacenter. Today I'm going to guide you in a practice that incorporates about 20 minutes of very gentle movements with some long holds. I'm going to stay in the posture for about 1 minute each. Then we will continue with 20 minutes of restorative yoga postures. Super gentle, super easy to do for everybody, including people who have mobility issues. The last 20 minutes we will spend doing yoga nidra. Yoga nidra is a very relaxing practice where most people fall almost asleep in a deep state of relaxation. It's very reintegrating and help us just to overcome mental and emotional obstacles we might be facing right now. For your restorative practice, you will need about 6 blankets. If you don't have 6 blankets of the same size at home, just do a combination of blankets, bath towels, even a bedspread will work. Instead of the bolster, you can use a king-size pillow or a pillow of some considerably size that allows you good support. Here, I will demonstrate how to do the support for the bolster with 2 blocks. However, if you don't have blocks at home, I will give you an option using the blankets. So the 6 blankets, you might not need the 6 of them. I will use some of them to demonstrate how to adapt in case you don't have blocks. Last but not least, I will use sandbags here. If for any reason happen you to have sandbags at home, and no problem, just go to your kitchen and get a 1 pound bag of rice if you have, or any bag filled with grains or something like that that has a little bit of volume, a little bit of weight. Now, if you don't have anything, don't worry, don't stress about it. You don't have to have it. We only are going to do about 20 minutes of restorative yoga postures. And the reality is that restorative yoga is about being comfortable. So don't stress about it. Don't think you cannot do restorative if you don't have sandbags or a bag of rice. And last but not least, it's very important to be comfortable in this class. If for any reason just doesn't feel right, just come out of the posture, pause the video, readjust things, and just feel relaxed. The props are meant to assist you, to give you support, and to take out of the equation any amount, any effort on your part. I hope you enjoy. Namaste. Let's begin on our back. Please get comfortable. Have your feet relaxed and just let the natural weight of your feet take over. Have your arms on the side with the palms of the hands facing up. Close your eyes. Please start to notice your body surrendering to the pull of the earth. Surrender your shoulders, elbows, wrists. Now start to surrender your hips, glutes, calf muscles. And just let your toes continue to be heavy. We will now begin working on the breath. Start by shaping the natural breath so it's very refined and effortless. Notice any roughness and refine it. Smooth the breath. Pay equal attention to the flow of your inhale and the flow of your exhale. Now make the next inhale 4 seconds long.
and your exhale 5. So moving about a quarter of volume per count, but not pausing the breath on the inhale, and about 20% of volume on the exhale, again without pausing it. If this is challenging for you, continue working on this space. If you have more experience, go ahead and lengthen the inhale to 5 seconds and exhale for 6. Be mindful to continue managing the same volume of air as in the beginning. You are just moving it slower. And again, if it's comfortable, lengthen the inhale now to 6 counts and your exhale to 7. With each exhale, gently invite the navel center to retrieve to your back. It's a very mild effort. Next time you inhale, if it's comfortable, lengthen to 7 counts and may your exhale 8. Finally, equal the length of your inhale to the length of your exhale for the next 3 or 4 breaths. So if, for example, you are still inhaling at 5, exhale 6, make both inhale and exhale 5. Or if you are at 7 and 8, you can do the inhale 7 and the exhale 7, or if it's comfortable, 8 and 8. Please continue for 2 more breaths. We will begin our warm-up with a very gentle form of adapted Apanasana. When you are ready, please start to bend your legs and place your feet flat on the floor with your knees bent. Pause for a moment. Now wait here between 2 and 3 natural breaths, noticing the effects of the breath in your mind, your energy, your body. We will now begin arching the back very mildly. The next time you inhale, arch your upper back and create a little space between your lower back and the floor. And through the exhale, scoop the tailbone forward and round your lower back, pressing it against the floor. As you inhale and arch your upper back, feel free to lift your chin up a little bit. And on your exhale, bring your chin down, press your lower back against the floor, and tuck the tailbone forward. Please do this 3 or 4 more times. It's a very mild movement, a very gentle warm-up of our spine. Your back should not hurt. And as you are exhaling, feeling the floor on your lower back, there should be a gentle engagement on the pelvic floor, navel moving to the spine. Now do this movement just one more time. And please relax. Our next movement is Dynamic Apanasana with one leg. When you are ready, please bring your right knee to your chest. Place both hands on the shin bones. And as you inhale, move your knee away. Exhale, bring your knee to the chest. Let's repeat this inhaling in 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat that one more time, please. Your back should feel very comfortable on the floor, no pain at all. Now when you finish this one, please transition your hands behind the kneecap, bend the knee. Now inhale, move your knee away, and at the same time make your leg straight, pointing your toes to your face. And as you exhale, bend the elbows and bend the knee. Continue, and find a pace on your breath where you are able to slow down on the inhale and slow down on your exhale. Repeat the movement 3 more times. At the top of your inhale, you want to flex your foot, push the heel away. At the end of your exhale, make sure the navel is compacted on the spine. Breath awareness. Please repeat the movement one more time. The slower you are able to move, the slower you are able to breathe, the better. When your leg is finally bent, release the knee and gently place your foot flat on the floor. We will repeat the sequence on sign number 2. Please bend your left knee and bring it to the chest, hands on the kneecap. Inhale, move your knee away. And as you exhale, bring your knee to the chest, navel to the back. Repeat that very consciously, shaping the inhale on 4 seconds. And make your exhale 4 seconds. Do this movement 2 more times. And even for those of you who have a longer breathing capacity, just for now do inhale 4, exhale 4. And see if the competitive part of you can be pacified by forcing the inhale at 4 seconds, exhale 4. Now at the end of this exhale, reposition your hands behind the kneecap, beginning with your knee bend. Now as you inhale, move your knee away and make your leg straight. Exhaling, bend the knee, bend the elbows. Now for those of you who want to lengthen the breath, this will be the time. You can go ahead and inhale 5, exhale 5, and simply stay there or continue lengthening at your level of comfort. Wherever you choose to be, connect the breath and the movement. Repeat the movement 2 more times, mindful that at the top of your inhale, you're pointing your toes to your face, you're sinking that hip. Shoulders are relaxed, face is soft. One more time. When you finish this, let go of your leg. Pause for a moment. Now take one regular breath. And when you finish, bring both knees to your chest. For neutrality, we will repeat the movement with both knees. Have your knees on your chest and each hand on your kneecap or shin bone. Inhale, move both knees away. Exhale, now bring your knees to the chest, elbows bending. Keep the elbows low. Now repeat that, moving as slowly as possible. Keeping your chin down, navel moving to the spine with each exhale. Go ahead and do that 1 or 2 more times, your choice. And when you finish, have your knees on the chest, just holding with your elbows bent. Let's be here comfortable. 1 or 2 more breaths. Our next posture is a simple twist. When you finish your next exhale, let go of your knees. Open your arms to the side with the palms of the hands facing down like a low T. Now inhale in place, and as you exhale, go ahead and twist both knees to your right, like you're trying to touch your right elbow. At the same time, turn your head to the left. Now, if this twist is difficult because you have hip mobility issues, go ahead and put a pillow on the side, on the right side, and do the twist with your knees being supported on the pillow. And please make sure that both knees and feet are on the pillow. Don't let your feet hanging. For some of you, this might still be a little difficult. If that's you, go ahead and grab 1 or 2 or as many blankets as you need to. Place them on top of the pillow just to make a thicker platform and see if that helps. And just find what works for you. Please close your eyes. Settle down on the posture. Be very, very comfortable. Now with your exhale, move the navel to a spin to the sky. And at the end of your exhale, listen to the pause after your breath. Don't force it. Don't try to manipulate it. Just listen to the pause at the end of each exhale. Slow breaths. Take 1 more breath in place. And the next time you inhale, please squeeze your knees together. Come to the center. Those of you using a pillow or blankets, move them to the left. And when you are ready, twist your body to the left. We will now hold this posture. When you feel ready, inhale softly, exhale spinning your belly to the sky. Once you get comfortable, please close your eyes. Now start taking long, smooth, effortless breaths. And at the end of each exhale, listen to the pause that automatically appears before your next inhale. Navel spinning to the sky. Now please take one more breath here. And when you are ready to take your next inhale, bring your knees back center. And exhale. Put your feet flat on the floor for a moment. We will now do another round of Apanasana. Please bring your knees back to the chest. You can place your hands holding your shin bones, but if that's difficult, consider to place your hands between the kneecaps. Maintain your knees bent. For some people, this might still be difficult. If that's you, just hold one leg with both hands. Please stay here for 3 breaths, just holding one leg if that's your situation. Otherwise, just keep holding both knees on the chest. When you complete 3 breaths on one leg, switch sides. And now everybody, go ahead and put your feet flat on the floor. Our next posture is supported Supta Baddha Konasana. And I'm going to explain how to do the support first using blocks. For those of you who have blocks, please position 2 blocks on the top of your mat. Place one block on the highest position and the second block on the second position, and then place your pillow or bolster on the blocks. Make sure the top of your pillow is aligned with the highest block. And once you check that there is no bending, go ahead and pull 2 blankets on the side. Bend them 1 or 2 times. Go ahead and sit next to your pillow. Bend the knees. And when you are ready, lay on your back. Grab the blankets and place them under your legs. If you need to fold them one more time, just do whatever you need to make sure the legs are absolutely effortless and completely supported by the blankets. Relax. Now, for those of you who find this position too uncomfortable and you have blocks at home, consider just to use one block and then place that block on the flattest position. And when you are ready, just lay on your back and do the same setup as I just explained. This will allow you to be closer to the floor and your back will not be arching so much. Now, for those of you who don't have blocks at home, what we are going to do is to use 2 blankets or 2 bath towels. Go ahead and fold your blankets or towels 1 or 2 times until you have a little rectangle. Then place 1 blanket on top of the mat. Do the same with your second blanket. Make them the same thickness. Once you have them on top of each other, fold the top of each blanket, making a little roll. And what that's going to do is going to make a little bit of an incline. Once you have that incline, position your pillow or bolster on top of your blankets or of bath towels, and then go ahead and fold 2 more blankets to support your knees, again your legs. And once you get comfortable, go ahead and lay on your back. And from this point forward, whatever setup is good for you, just relax into it. Everybody close your eyes. If the light is too bright at home, you might want to consider to fold or put something on top of your eyes that blocks the light. We will spend a few breaths here, just tuning in effortlessly. Now become aware of sound. Notice the sounds surrounding you, as well as the sounds inside your inner space. As you settle down, resist to analyze or judge. Continue just observing sound. We will complete 1 more breath. And when you are ready, please start to bend your legs, bring the knees together, and take your time to have a seat. Remove the blankets that were supporting your knees, and please go ahead and sit with your left hip next to the pillow. Once you are there, bend both knees. And now face the pillow. Take an inhale and elevate your torso. And on your exhale, lean forward, lay on your pillow. Your elbows should feel very effortless. For me, I had to unfold one of the blankets because it was too high. Please make any necessary adjustments on your end. The posture should feel very comfortable. And now go ahead and close your eyes. And for the next 5, perhaps 6 breaths, what I want you to do is to take smooth inhales. And the exhale is soft and effortless, letting go of what you don't need. Let's take one last breath here. And when you feel ready, go ahead and push yourself up and have your knees slightly wider than regular child pose. Adjust yourself so that the pillow is more or less between your groin. And go ahead and lay on a comfortable, supported child pose position. If you feel the pillow too low, go ahead and add blankets. Those of you who have a sandbag or a bag of rice, place that on top of your sacrum. Close your eyes. We will be here for about 5 breaths. And this is just to bring a little bit of neutrality to our back after that twist. Now please start to reach to the sandbag and remove it. And when you are ready, bring yourself up and start to roll to the other side to get ready for side 2. When you get there, go ahead and set up and get comfortable. Make sure your knees are bent. Close your eyes, and once again, focus on letting go of what doesn't serve you. Now complete your last breath here. When you feel ready, start to push yourself off the floor. Don't rush, take your time. And then adjust your legs so they are wider than what you regularly do on child pose. Big toes touching if possible. And adjust yourself so the pillow comes between your groin. When you are ready, settle down again on supported child pose position. And optionally, go ahead and grab your sandbag or bag of rice. Please relax. Take one more breath here. And when you feel ready, start to reach. If you have a sandbag, remove it. And gradually and slowly, please start to come back and have a seat. Please go ahead and extend your right leg in front of you and keep your left knee bent. Adjust yourself as necessary so that the pillow is more or less next to your inner groin. Take a smooth inhale, and as you exhale, forward fold over the pillow or bolster. If that feels a little far, go ahead and get as many blankets as you need to, or simply fold one or even roll it. Just enough so you are in a forward fold supported position with your forehead comfortable and supported. When you get there, close your eyes and guide your inhale to reach all the way to your hips, sacrum, and lower back. And as you exhale, create a very gentle engagement of the pelvic floor. And even feel that the breastbone is being pulled away from your lower belly. Continue. One last breath. And when you finish this exhale, slowly start to incorporate yourself back into a seat. Pause for a moment. Just notice any movement of vibration or energy. Now let's go ahead and switch sides. Just switch legs, adjust yourself, and when it's time to exhale, go ahead and forward fold. Make any necessary adjustments so side number 2 is as effortless and comfortable as possible. Settle down. Conscious breath to the lower back, hips, sacrum. And a gentle engagement on the pelvic floor as you exhale. Your breath merging with your mind. One more breath. The next time you inhale, slowly start to come up. Stay there, one full breath, again noticing the movement of energy. And I want to do supported konasana. Go ahead and open both legs. Adjust yourself, you might want to come closer to the pillow. And when you are ready, forward fold. Sometimes it's a little harder to be with both legs straight. For some people it's actually a little easier, so please make any necessary adjustments so your forehead is still supported and comfortable. You might need to adjust by adding blankets or by unfolding the blanket that was already under your forehead. Please relax. Now in this position, I invite you to once again start to modify your breath so the inhale is about 8 seconds long and your exhale is the same length. If that's difficult, you can do inhale 6 or 7 counts. Just make sure the inhale and the exhale remain the same length. 4 more breaths. The breath should not be forceful or create any kind of feeling of anxiety or competitiveness. Go ahead and take one last breath at this rhythm. The next time you inhale, come on out of the posture slowly. We will now settle for our last posture. Go ahead and fold your blanket and have it ready to support your back. Then turn around so that you are going to prepare a bolster. So with 2 of the remaining blankets, go ahead and expand one, more or less about an 8 fold, and then place another one folded in half so the edges align. Once you are there, go ahead and start to roll both blankets, creating a little bolster. Have your sandbag handy. Now please sit facing away from your pillow so the sacrum is next to the pillow. Insert the bolster under your legs, micro-bend your knees. When you are ready, lay on your back, reach to the sandbag and place it on top of your belly and adjust the blanket that is under your neck as necessary. Go ahead and close your eyes. And we will now begin our last part of the practice, which is Yoga Nidra. Please make any final adjustments. And when you feel comfortable, have your eyes closed with the palms of the hands facing up so nothing touches your fingers. Relax. Please tune in with the awareness of the pull of the earth and allow it to claim your body as you surrender. Please allow my words to guide you and do your best just to follow along without trying. Remember that Yoga Nidra is not something you do, it's something you experience. Begin by observing your whole body breathing. Just notice your whole body breathing. Direct your attention to your right hand. Notice any feelings or sensations in your right hand. Don't move it, just notice it. Now mentally scan the bones on your right hand, every joint on your fingers, every knuckle. As you move from finger to finger, notice the space between your fingers. Now move your attention to your wrist, to your inner elbow, to your right armpit, to the top of the right shoulder, the right side of your ribs, the right hip bone. Descend now to the upper leg on your right, to the top of your right kneecap, your right ankle, now notice your toes. And just like you did with your hand, start to notice each joint on your toes. The space between your toes. Transition now to your left hand and just feel it. And I begin the process of scanning the joints of each finger. As well as the space between each finger. Move your awareness now to the left wrist. The left inner elbow. Left armpit. Left side of the ribs. Left hip bone. Top of the left upper leg. Top of the left kneecap. Left ankle. Now explore your toes. Remember not to move. Notice the space between toes. Now move your attention to the crown of your head, to the back of the brain, to the back of the neck, tongue, left eyebrow, right eyebrow, upper lip, lower lip, tongue, left ear, right ear, both ears, right eyelid, left eyelid, both eyelids. Now become aware of the front side of your body, the entire front side of your body. Now notice the back side of your body. Just feel your whole back of your body. And now notice your whole body. Become aware of your whole body. Now please remember what you were doing, feeling and thinking 30 minutes ago. More or less around the time you were doing the twist supported on the pillow. Now go back 30 minutes before that, just barely before we began the practice. So remember what you were doing, feeling, thinking, but don't get involved. Now continue in periods of 30 minutes, remembering your day. Just 30 minutes at a time. Please start to remember your breath. Remember where you are. Bring forward a feeling of gratitude for any decisions and actions that have led you to this moment. Have gratitude for who you are, who you have become. Have gratitude for your inner light and the way you shine in the world. Our practice today is now concluded. Please take as much time as you need to, and I will see you next time. Namaste.